Welcome back, everyone, and welcome back to a special episode of Building in Fallout with Gaming for XP. And I've been wanting to do a subterranean settlement build for quite a while, and I was influenced by this particular image that I found on Pinterest. So around the holidays, I'd actually finished the Automatron DLC, and the light bulb went on, and it suddenly occurred to me that why don't I do this build in the Mechanist Slayer? So I hope you enjoy the walkthrough of what I actually come up with in the settlement. Wasn't without its challenges. I'll try and brighten up the footage as much as possible. One of the problems with building in the Mechanist Slayer is it is extremely dark. Enjoy the tour, guys, and we'll catch you next time. Okay, let's get into the tour and see what's happened to the Mechanist Slayer. So in we come. I've set up a little security area here, so you've got to be checked before you get into the settlement by the guards. And then you have to go through this little security area here, sliding jail cell door, and obviously get decontaminated before you come into the settlement. Just have a look at the little office we've made. If the dog meat will get out of the way, he's very excited by this settlement. So I've kept this very scrappy. There's a little bit of a apartment upstairs which we'll get to, and then there's a little office downstairs, there isn't a great deal in here. And what I've tried to do with the settlement is I've tried to keep it believable and do minimal decoration in here. So that's the little office in there. Let's see if we can remember all the little parts of the settlement. Found these metal stairs. As usual, Dogmeat likes to run around and just open things, so we'll hop in here and close the door. And you can see there's very little in here. Here's a bed, somewhere to sit down and somewhere to cook, and that's about it. Not a great deal. And I can see I've improvised this table. I've put a barrel down. That's one of those tool boxes, and it wasn't quite high enough, so I've used a chem box just to prop it up. Building your own furniture is real fun. I do a bit of it in this build. So it's the little residential area for the guard. It's going to annoy me by opening up everything. So that's on that side. That's a little security point. On this side is a little diner area. I haven't put a door on there yet. Come and have something to eat and drink if you like. Order at the window and they'll make it up for you. You get coffee to go, I guess. And the person who runs this little food takeaway area lives in the back here. Now, this whole settlement is quite dark, so I'll try and brighten up where I need to. And this person lives in the back, just in here. And I've added a few bits and pieces, but hopefully I've done it in a way that it's hard to tell what was here and what wasn't here. They don't even have a roof. They have a whole heap of planks for the roof there. And I've used a little screen that comes with the G2M mod just to stop you seeing this person doing his business or her business. Okay. Go. Ooh. And of course there is a portadina in there, so you want to go and try and get the cheesecake. Let's see if we can get it. I bet we can't. Ooh, oh, nearly. In there. I did all these crates in here because this support wasn't quite long enough, so just to hide it a little bit. Where will we go next? We'll go over into this corner here. I didn't realise how much things were lying around until I started building in here. And of course you've got to have what we call in Australia a grog shop, or the booze shop. Here we go. I've used that security screening. Same ideas I've used in the Hangman's Alley build actually, with the counter. And you can see there's plenty of alcohol in there if you're feeling thirsty. There is a Nuka-Cola vending machine and cigarettes if you need them. We'll just go in here and have a bit of a look in the shop, because once again I've put a little area in the back where this vendor lives. You can see there's all kinds of grog all over the place. Here we go. And who can't resist a little bit of neon? You can stay out there, dog mate. Doesn't like coming in here for some reason. And in here, in the back here, is the person's little living area. Some food in the fridge. Again, I've built this bed here using that cabinet that you get with the workshop and a bench. A little bit of ply on it. But kept it very, very minimal. Under the stairs there. Okay, let's go, dog mate. Next area. So we have a weapons store, and it speaks to the subterranean nature of the settlement. And I've used that kind of design that I used when I made the public occurrences build at Sanctuary Hills, and then just made it, instead of a printing shop, I've made it into a weapon shop. Now, I don't know what goes on in this build, but you can see there's like this kind of rubbish mesh that's over everything. You can see it there too. So I don't know quite what it is. I did find like a kind of mat, like a rug that was causing that at one point. So you can see they're well stocked. I haven't got too many weapons at the moment, but that's because they had a big sale just recently. So we have done the booze shop, we have done the eatery. There is a little workshop here. If you need to fix up your power armor in a hurry. And then round the back here. This is the only water generator that would fit into the settlement. For some reason I could not place the others, but obviously they need to have some food, so we have a little greenhouse in here. And we have a little bit of food around, plus a chem station if we need to synthesize anything. And talking about a chem station, we have a little shop just tucked into the corner here. Should you need any medication. There we go. Kept it again very minimal. Used a lot of the assets that were already here and just added to them. Obviously put a power generator in, but tried to make it look as though it should be there. And obviously there is a building up above, which we'll go and have a look at in a second. Got to remember to pick up everything in here and make sure that we cover everything. Sounds easy, but there is a bit to be done. So there was a broken part. Two places there's actually a broken part of the walkway here. So I used the opportunity just to make a couple of dwellings. And again, kept them very, very minimal. Makeshift furniture combined with my own designs. Obviously I've made my own little design here for a table. There is a convenience in here, and I've made my own little bed using a couple of chairs, a little bit of ply and a mattress. There you go. Very, very minimal. And then to the very last dwelling, which we have up the top here, we're sort of going to have to go all the way around. And again, there was a break in the walkway, so I've just put some of these along. Added some metal pieces and kept this very, very minimal. So hopefully you enjoyed this little tour of the Mechanist Slayer. I had a lot of fun building it. It wasn't without its challenges. There's some areas in here that are extremely difficult to build in and will cause you a few issues, but it is achievable if you want to have a go. So guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to go and talk to Isabel now. Thanks for supporting the channel, and we'll catch you next time on Gaming for XP. See ya!